Hello everybody and welcome back to Raiders of Blackveil. Yes, we're back here with Raiders of Blackveil once again. You're like, streamer, why are you doing Raiders of Blackveil? You've done it like 2 times on the channel already. Yes, this is sponsored again, by the way, but the devs are still making updates to the demo. I'm still enjoying playing the updates to the demo, and they keep wanting to sponsor. So it's a win-win scenario as far as I'm concerned. This game is very fun. Now, I want to do something a little bit different. So the demo is on Steam, by the way. Check the links in the description below. And again, it is sponsored. Thank you to Wombo Games for sponsoring. Check the links in the description below. You can play the demo for free, obviously. So this game is an action RPG roguelite hybrid. And I say roguelite with a T because the gear progression, like an action RPG, this is permanent on your character. You also have a stash, which is obviously empty right now because they just wiped the demo. But all of this stuff is permanent progression. So you go inside of a run, you collect as much loot as you can, get as much power. There's a bunch of roguelike elements with a K, where you get like temporary perks and level ups and all these synergies. That'll reset from run to run. But if you die, you lose everything that you have aside from whatever's in your safe pockets and whatever is equipped on your character. So the goal is obviously to progress as much as possible inside of each run. And yes, you can infinitely loop. So what I want to do here is, because the demo just wiped again, I want to show you a full fresh run at the very start of the game, because notoriously a lot of roguelike games and a lot of action RPGs for that matter are pretty slow in the early game, and I don't really experience that with this game here. So the first thing, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to do Raider difficulty, and I'll put up the risky modifier. I don't think this tells you how much damage and health the enemies actually get, but you can see here by the loot meter, it goes from 0% mythic chance to 29%, but the danger level goes up by 20. I think we can do this at level 10. Surely we can do this at level 10. Let's just get in there. Let's just see what happens. Oh yeah, these guys were tanking what, like 8 auto attacks before, and now they're just getting Schmeckeldorf. Look at that. That AoE is gonna get them all to half health probably. Yeah, big difference. Very, very big difference, as you can see. Quite the difference. All right, we got a priest loadout this time. Ultimate blesses everybody. Special blesses me. I think special is my knockback, which is not terrible. I'd rather spawn the healing missile though. I'm a pretty aggressive player. Let's go equipment again. I'm a pretty aggressive player if you guys have been watching the channel for any length of time. So getting a little healing missile, probably not bad. There's also 2 forms of healing in this game. Regular healing, which is what that little dash missile does, and then true healing. Sometimes when you take damage, hasn't happened yet because these guys are like tiny basic enemies, but when you take damage from most enemies, you see the health bar right here? Oh, I'm covering the health bar. Wow. Streamer, you're covering the health bar. So you can see right here with the health bar, it's totally full, but you'll get little bandages and it'll just keep going down and down and down. And that is the... Whoa, we got a legendary already. Speaking of legendary loot, sorry, I'm talking about 10 different things now. Anyway, true healing heals that bandages part. So essentially, it's like Eclipse if you play Risk of Rain 2, Eclipse 8, where you lose a portion of your max health. That's basically what happens in this game. And then you have to have true healing to recover that portion. So basically, you just can't make too many mistakes over and over and over. So you see here, we get +1 defensive charge. I think that is a unique modifier to this item. Maybe some other chess pieces can roll with that. But then we also have Mass Bless, the actual legendary modifier, and it's all healing has a chance to bless. That's really good. That's actually insanely good because we just got the dash equals healing. So whenever I dash, I shoot a healing missile, and then it has a 33% chance to bless me. And bless gives me, I think it's 60% more damage on your attacks. Can you, can I go in this tooltip somehow? No, I can't. Obviously, I'm going to put this on. No questions asked. Put the gloves on. Let's see. What do the gloves have? Crit strike, bleed damage, attack damage, health. These have AP, burn damage. The burn damage is pretty good for me, but I'd rather take the crit stuff. And then we will go like that. So if I die, I can just sell these to the vendor. They sell for like $350. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get some blessings going. So already we're getting some pretty cool loot. A legendary item. I think that's pretty lucky to get a legendary right off the bat. Literally second floor of a normal difficulty run too. My progress keeps getting wiped, obviously, because it is a demo, but I've gotten very far. Like, I've looped multiple times, and the game gets crazy. It gets extremely hectic, and the gear that drops is actually very interesting. It's one of the, I think the Stunning Hammer again, one of the best parts about this game, honestly. A lot of games that come out recently have just been taking a page out of just generic action RPG playbook, and they just think, oh yeah, as long as the loot has random stats on it, that's all that matters, right? That's all people care about is random stats. It's like, no, we need good stats. We need interesting stats. Nobody cares about a 5% damage increase on every single item, no matter what, right? You need interesting and fun stats to play around. So I think this game has accomplished that. And obviously, it's gonna take some time to see that. It's not like you're getting, you know, loot upon loot upon loot. You're not playing Diablo 4 over here, right? They're not bombarding you with 10 billion items in the first 2 seconds of the game to try and hit your dopamine receptors to get you to play more of the game. This game doesn't have to do that because it's actually just a genuinely good game. Shots fired, dude. Shots fired. All right, here, I guess I'll take the crit thing. Let's see how big the area is. Yeah, so if I stay in this, I get a little bit of extra crit chance. I guess my gloves have more synergy. because remember we got crit damage as a suffix on our gloves, or an affix. I don't know if this game has prefix suffix. It probably does, but who knows? I don't know if we're playing Path of Exile right now, guys. All right, take this last guy out, and we should be chilling. And also, I want to reiterate, this is just a demo, so everything that you see is subject to change. Okay, normally I would take this for double equipment, but these mystery rooms are actually really good. If it's what I think it's going to be. It's not what I thought it was going to be. So these are gamble machines. I guess we'll just gamble here. There's one that gives you currency, so it gives you a chance to get more black coins than what you put in. Should start with that one. I think it's this one. Doesn't look like that one. Oh, it's not that one. All right. Well, is it this one? Because we definitely need to please be this one. No. So now we're just done. I wanted to do the one that gambles. Maybe it's this one. That gives you more money, so I could just keep gambling at the other ones. The gambles in this game are actually very skewed towards the player, in your favor. I found that out pretty quickly. So when you see those gamble machines, you should gamble. Gambling is good. You heard it here first. No, but seriously, they are very good in this game. Very poggers, if you will. Also, the art design, the animations on the enemies, and the actual attack patterns of the enemies, all of it is very engaging. The runs get pretty difficult. They do get a little bit bullet spongy if you haven't kept up in the random upgrade side of things, but again, because this is a action RPG, you do have the permanent progression, so you're only ever going to be capped by your gear, right? That's like the absolute bottom line. If your gear sucks, then yeah, your whole build is going to be very reliant on the RNG in the run, but if your items are pretty good and you've synergized with, you know which skills to take in which order to level up. You know when you're playing League of Legends or Dota, sometimes you want to level up this guy's Q or this guy's W first. Like, there's different choices. All these things matter in this game, and there's actually a lot of player agency because of that. All right, that was an elite room, by the way. That's why it was a little tankier than normal. And then we'll take another elite, back-to-back elite rooms. Let's go. Probably level up, too. We get our ultimate. Boom. What's this guy's ultimate again? I think it's Pykel, actually. Speaking of League of Legends, I think this is, if you go in, kill an enemy, you can recast it. I want to get this guy kind of low. What? I thought I was out of that. All right. Yeah, so I missed it, though. I think if I kill anything else, though, it resets while that duration's going. Hold on. Nope, that's not correct. All right, well, I wasted my ult. That's okay. 40-second cooldown. I didn't even kill anybody with it. Whoops. Whoops. Wait, this guy got, did he put the immune damage on himself? Can he do that? I don't think he can do that. That's illegal. He definitely had like that thing right there. See how that guy's not taking any damage? This guy had that. Maybe there were two umbrella guys and I just wasn't paying attention. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. All right, we got another item. Is it another cloak? We're not putting on a cloak because we have the legendary cloak on. No, thank you. Another elite. Oh, dude, I want to take another elite room, but these mystery rooms, I want it to be what's the one I'm thinking of. Is it? Yes, it is. All right, cool. So this one, you can spend a portion of your health and get some crazy upgrades. I'm going to spend the 35er. Yeah, sounds good to me. Ooh, I wish I had a bandage. There's a healing that you can get, itemized healing, and it's a bandage. So if I had a bandage, I could just and then take some more here. I guess I could take one more. Yeah, let's take this one. So we get a priest perk, and we'll get a holy damage up, I think. Let's see. Dash equals a fire wave. Okay. Blessings have increased crit damage. That's really good because we bless our attacks. Remember, we get blessed damage. Cool. So if I go here, can I show you what blessing does? Is there a way to see that tooltip? Is it on the first menu that I was at here? Bless, 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 bless. Look for bless, look for bless, look for bless, look for bless. Look. I don't see bless. I'm not seeing bless. So I can't show. I think it's 60% more damage. Is there a codex of some kind? Am I missing the codex? Surely. If I go to priest perks, defense bless. Oh, here we go. Increases the, and I'm covering it again. Yeah, it's 60% damage. So you see, increases damage to the next two attacks by 60%. Pretty good. So we got the small little perk bottle, which gave us 20% bless. I don't know if that's multiplicative or additive to the base value. So if it's plus 20% off of 60, we're going up to 80%, which is a gargantuan increase. If it's 20% increase, we go from 60 to 72. So I don't know which one it is. All right, we have a shop that's going to cost our black coins. And we have quite a bit of black coins, so we're going to the shop for sure. And we can heal here as well. Our health is a little bit low after basically suiciding on that little guy there. I don't know what he's called. 600. I haven't seen red perks yet. Wait, there's new. Mythic. You can get mythic perks? Hey, this is cool. I only saw legendary. I played, I think, like 10-ish hours of this game. Maybe this was an update that I missed. Dang. Everyone is blessed every 3 seconds. That's pretty good. I don't have 600 though, so I can't do that. Okay, first of all, let's get bleed damage. No thanks. Get a true heal, so we'll recover some of the bandages there. Then offense deals additional damage and chills. So offense is my Q, not my auto attack. Reduces your ultimate cooldown on crits. That's not terrible, but we're not critting that much right now. I think I'm gonna go for offense deals extra damage. That's probably good. That's probably good. And that's about it. I don't need bleed damage. I could re-roll technically, but I want to save my money. So you see, you get a lot of potential power from the different rooms here, which again is a very good aspect of any roguelike game. You need to see cool effects, and you need to see them often. All right, extract my loot. Thank you very much, sir. Mini boss. We're taking the mini boss 100%. I didn't know you could choose to fight the mini boss. Huh. Guess if you're having a bad run, you can just skip it. They're doing too much damage. All right, here we go. Bam. Oh, and he moved out of it. I should have known that. I should have known that. All right, I'm going to ogle in there. I'm almost dead. Hello? Hello? I'm literally going to die. Hello? I'm literally going to die. That healing missile is going to come in clutch here, gentlemen. Dash healing missile is coming in clutch. Let me tell you what. Okay, so now you see my health bar. I have only 100 max HP, so no matter what, I cannot recover past that amount. Oh, that was close. All right, standing still, standing still. There is a slight delay from casting abilities. If you're used to, again, playing like League of Legends and you have smart cast on, it like automatically goes off instantly, I should say. So you technically what? I was not. There's no way that hit me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hold up. There's no way that one hit me. Did you see that? That's insane. Anyway, there's always like a slight delay. I'll tell you. I'll press my right click real quick to get my mortar attack out. And watch how long it takes. All right, 3, 2, 1. I just pressed it. There you go. So I did one singular press. I didn't even hold it down. That's how long it took to come out. So I hope that gets addressed because it is kind of annoying. If you're a fast player, you're used to keybinds, like action keybinds on games. You just want them to come out right away. The delay is. I understand why there's a delay. Like it's for newer players, but it's a little annoying that it takes so long for it to basically get confirmed as an ability. It might be exclusive to this guy. Actually, I haven't tested other characters on this patch, so maybe it's just this fire guy, Jamira, I think is the name. Ooh. We're getting them. We're getting them. We're clutching up. I think there is one-shot protection in this game, by the way, because I think when I said I only had 100 health left, I think that attack did like 160 to me when I got hit after that point. So I think you do technically have one-shot protection. All right, we got boots with movement speed, health, AP. We got an amulet with... Oh, I have an amulet on? I forgot about that. AP... AD and DR. Yeah, I'll take damage reduction. Why not? Lose a little bit of AP, but not a big deal. And then we also get speed and more boots. Don't think these will be better. No, they're definitely not. All right, let's keep going. Damage reduction? Yeah, I think so. Attack damage, again, just applies to my auto attack and then any abilities that also scale with attack damage. I think this guy scales primarily with ability power. So I will forego the attack damage upgrades. So yeah, if I see how I got to chain my ult there, if I would have killed that second guy, I could have ulted again. So that would be, again, scaling AP ability power. You start chaining your abilities like crazy. And the in-run progression basically comes down to those perks. And I haven't really seen a lot of perks yet. That's when your run starts to get crazy. Because they really cooked. Wombo Games really cooked with the perks here. You see there are so eight total perks, but you see that they synergize with one another. So you start with only 4 unlocked by default, and then you'll find just random fragments as you progress your runs, and then you unlock these other ones as well. So you have 8 different like classes of perks to choose from, and you can see what they do over here, right? And every single one of them has up to 10 unique effects, and then they synergize with one another with these little connection points here. So there are like so many different choices to have with your perks. I don't think I need this knockback. I think I'm just gonna take my Q again. Okay, we get CDR or we get double perk. I mean, we have to do this. We have to do the super elite room. We have to. Is it even a choice? What do you mean? What, am I not gonna do the super elite room? What, am I dumb? Come on, get real. Okay, that is kind of scary. That's a really fast guy. All right, can I kill this guy with my ult and then get it right away? If I tunnel vision, I'm just dead here. We're somehow doing quite a bit of damage. I have to remember to dash too, even if I don't need to dash, because dash gives me the blessing. So see how much slower this guy is? So the elite affixes in this game, I think they give him health, damage, and speed all simultaneously. Because that red guy was like 10 times faster. Dude, that immunity damage lasts way too long. I gotta be honest. The umbrella guys, that immune damage they give is so long. Kind of crazy. Hope I don't get hit by that. We're good. We're good. All right, put down the crit chance. I'm gonna put this here. Should walk into it. Yeah, so you have to like plan ahead with your skill shots because again, that delay. You have to make sure that you're accounting for enemy movement speed. while you are casting. If you had an instant cast, how did I get hit there? Okay, I mean, skill issue. Straight up. Straight up a skill issue. All right, I'm gonna ult. Bam! Bam! What? I didn't kill him. I could have died there. Luckily, you get iframes at the end of your ult there. I think I would have died. Did I not have those? All right, see ya, buddy. What are we doing here? Guardian. I'll take a Guardian. Why not, dude? Defense throws a stunning hammer. I don't even have my defense yet. Attacking shoots a frozen. Oh, attacking a frozen enemy. I was about to say, wait, I get a free missile? Nope, you have to attack a frozen enemy. I'll get 2 armor. Again, I'm a really aggressive player. Oh, you can choose 2. Oh, shoot. I guess we'll go defense. I'll take a defense eventually, guys. I'll take it now. Why not? Super elite again. Also, there is random loot on these stages. Maybe it's only when you complete your first run, but there are like chests and stuff that can spawn in your runs. But there's I think you have to upgrade the perma progression thing a little bit to see those. Okay, we have double perk, double glitter. I could do another super elite. I mean, dude, come on. I just did 1 super elite. What's another one? 1 super elite. Come on. Give me another one. Let's go. Send it. Send it. Does that do damage, actually, my shift? I have another charge of it. What? Wait, did I miss that? I did not miss that, right, guys? I did not miss that. Surely not. Surely not. So we're still kind of keeping up in the damage department here. And yeah, I'm very glad I reset the, the initial run. They were way too tanky. Should not be playing on maxed out difficulty when you have a fresh profile. Pro tip. Unless you want to be slogging through enemies 24/7. Come on. Oh my gosh, how did that not hit me? I am flabbergasted. I think this character is the most fun thus far. I love melee in games, but the Rhino, I think they actually did some changes to him on this patch, but the Rhino was very slow, in my opinion. And the lack of a ranged auto attack. As you can see, there are a lot of things going on the screen right now, so having a ranged auto attack is pretty useful. Because the ability cooldowns are quite long. My basic Q ability, my right click, I guess, in this game. I'm saying Q because like League. My right click is, what, a 9-second cooldown, and that's almost fully maxed out. The cooldowns are quite long, honestly. I would maybe want to see, like maybe on the next demo update, they reduce cooldowns by quite a bit and see how that like affects the gameplay. Maybe reduce damage by, 20% or something, but decrease cooldowns by 20% as well, something like that. I would like to see that maybe, because it's just more fun, right? Using more abilities more frequently, it's just more fun. When you bless, you burn nearby enemies. If that didn't say nearby, I would probably take that because we're blessing all the time. But we're always burning. We could try this. Why not? Oh, we get 2 again. Heck yeah. Yep, so we'll get that one and that one. Okay, we have black coins. I think we have a decent amount. Let's take some. What's the merchant going to have for us today? I have no black coins. A decent amount, I said. Help for 20 when out of danger. On stun, throw a stunning hammer. That's pretty good. On stun, 20% chance to throw a stunning hammer. So if you just chain your stunning hammers. All right, we got CDR and we got a true heal. I'll take it. True heal and CDR. Honestly, that was pretty good. All right, smuggler, which means we're coming up on a boss, I think. Now, you have to fight the mini boss twice before you fight the actual boss. So scrap is what you use to upgrade. Scrap and glitter is what you upgrade the actual perma progression stuff outside of each run. So I'm going to send that back to the bank there. Yep, we got mini boss. Double black coin. Well, the black coin would have been helpful on the merchant that we just went to, but that's okay. Let's just send it again. I don't think, yeah, you can't skip this cutscene. It's okay. It's only like 2 seconds. Not a big deal. I'll just ult him right away. I probably should have done my crit chance thing. That would have been wise. So this guy should have quite a bit more HP than before. Obviously, again, this is just a demo, so I'm assuming there's going to be more than one mini boss. You're not going to fight the same candle amalgamation every single time, if I had to guess. I don't want to put words in the dev's mouth, but that would make sense. And not have to fight the candle amalgamation every single time you fight a mini boss in this zone. But see, he's quite a bit tankier than he was, because they're also, on top of just the enemies getting more health and whatnot from your progressing your stages right here, the alarm actually matters a lot too. It's like Risk of Rain 2, where the longer you spend in a run, the more difficult the enemies become. So just like that. So you have to basically... You can make some mistakes with your perk choices and whatnot, but if you start making a ton of mistakes with the randomized things, if you're just like kind of just clicking on things and like seeing what happens, yeah, you're gonna get outscaled by the enemies pretty quickly. This healing missile is saving my life, by the way. Actually said, wow, all 3 of them ran into it. God bless. God bless. Okay, this dash is actually good. I'm applying burn every time I dash. It does quite a bit of damage, actually. I wonder what the difference is between burning and poison or doom, whatever that purple thing is right there. I think it's poison. I wonder what the difference is. Just purple DOT versus orange DOT? Probably not. I'm assuming it's different. Maybe like higher stat count, max stat count or something. I'm going in. Ugh! Dang it, dude. I was trying to use my shift on him. I don't think my shift does damage, actually. Hold on. Let me go see. Send it. He's going to die off of that. Oh, see ya, buddy. Oh, we got a purple. We got a purple. What is it, a weapon? Oh, a bandage. Good. God bless. We got gloves with AP, CDR, curse damage, shock damage. Yeah, the AP's really good, so I'll definitely put them on. But, okay, we got a Druid Medallion as well. So that's unlocking one of those new perk classes, the Druid class of perks. So we'll put that there for sure. Put that in there because that sells more. Actually, 550, 400. So we'll sell that there. I could use the bandage, but I probably won't die. Fingers crossed, I probably won't die on the next room. I'll save the bandages. Okay, super elite room. You know what? We're gonna pop the we're gonna pop the bandage, which heals some of your true healing there. It applies some true healing. It heals some of your bandage health. Okay, we do have a mystery room too. Shoot, double equipment, double crit chance. I mean, that's too juicy. Come on, that's too juicy. Double equip and double crit chance. I have to. It's a necessity. What can I say? All right, let's put down our crit chance here. Ta-da. I wonder if it's snapshots. I wonder because I moved out of it there. I wonder if it stopped applying. Or maybe because I cast the ability. You saw the little AoE go down while I was in it. Maybe that's all that matters. So like snapshotted to it. Otherwise, I missed out on the crit chance by moving out of my little zone there. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, we got another medallion. Does it say warrior? I think it said warrior, right? Let's pick it up real quick, just in case we go down. Warlock. All right, that's pretty good. We're going to put the scrap out. Oh, there we go. Just in case. Because remember, if I die, anything that's not in my safe pockets does not come back with me. The smuggler guy, that little worm looking, or the snake, he's a slug, isn't he? He's a slug. The little slug guy, everything you put in him will be ready for you and waiting in the hub zone at the end of a run. So basically that counts as extra safe pockets if you want to think about it like that. And you see him pretty frequently, I think. Smuggler shows up probably like 3 times in a loop. And he has 6 slots, I think. So you actually have quite a bit of leniency to bring stuff back with you. Especially in the early game when you're not getting a bunch of loot dropping from enemies. You don't really have to think about it. Once you get later on, you do get a ton of stuff. I got triple crit chance. Oh, wait, what? I got triple crit 1 item, and it said double loot, double crit. Huh. I think this is a weapon, actually, so I can just put it on. Damage reduction, enrage duration. I don't think I have enrage, but I've got crit damage and damage reduction. That's pretty good. I will take that. All right, AP. Let's take some AP. I think you can check the scaling on your character by pressing tab. I'll do that in a second. Let's max out our Q here. Nope, it's not tab. It's B. Does this pause the game? It does pause the game. Yeah, I know you can see your abilities. I don't remember how. It's not here. There's an C. Here we go. So yeah, you can see my auto attack is 100% AD. My right click is 60% AP. So I'm all AP scaling actually, unless I wanted to do an auto attack build, which I definitely don't. We definitely need as much ability power as humanly possible here. I think some characters have hybrid scaling, like the chameleon assassin guy. I think he has something that scales with both AD and AP. Pretty sure. This guy's tank. I might have just ult him, honestly. Bang. Bang! Bang! You see the enemies now are starting to get pretty tanky. We're on stage 20, we're on alarm 21, and we're on the first run. Again, this is just the first run. So once we start getting actual loot and actual unlocks and the meta progression things, the different perks to choose from, all that stuff will make your power much higher. The ceiling of the power. You'll start basically the same, but you'll quickly outscale. Or I guess quickly scale up, I should say. Can't level my ult again, really. I guess the little crit chance thing. All right, here's the boss. Can we kill the boss on the first run? Let's see. We should get another smuggler, too. Yep, there he is. Take that, and I guess the glitter. I think the glitter is a little more important than the scrap. And then we will, nope, the click and drag. Do scrap, go like that. All right, we have half HP. Fighting the boss. Can we do it? He's going to be pretty tanky. All we have to do is simply not get hit, though. Something that I'm a professional at, if you did not know that. In fact, I don't think I've ever taken damage in any game. Now that I think about it. Yeah, he's very tanky. This guy's so tanky. I got double movement speed to get out of here. Those boots coming in clutch. All right, put down the crit thing again. I don't know if that damages enemies too, if it like apply burns or something. Wow, did I dodge that? I don't know. That should have hit me, honestly. That definitely should have hit me. Okay, we're good. Go this way. He's spinning. I'm just gonna back up. Back it up. Yeah, I can't tell if my my shift doesn't need damage. Dash over that. Boom. Ooh. Came out swinging. Ooh. That was a last second dodge right there. You can really see the circle. All right, there you go. Oh. Okay, I was worried about the cooldown there. I didn't know if I had enough. Okay, you should spawn some ads here. We're gonna go like this, and then ult. Boom. There it is. How much health does this guy? He has so much health. I think that kills him though. Yep, we're good. All right, we got them all. If those ads reach the end of the other side, they will spawn those fire waves that you've been saying. So it's pretty bad. I think we got this though. This guy has a legendary drop that is pretty good. Actually, I don't think it's only from him. It might be. So what I've experienced, he drops his cleaver. And the first time I got it, it was from the boss specifically, but I definitely got the cleaver just regularly inside of a run. But maybe you have to get the item at least once from the boss, and then it like adds to the normal loot pool. That might be what's happening. I don't know. What is resetting the cooldown of my my right click? Actually, I think that's my passive. I should probably read my character abilities. It's also something I never get hit, and I always read. I always read abilities in every game that I play. That came down way faster. 282. I took 282 because I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I should have dashed into it, by the way. That was silly. I'm very lucky that did not hit me. Oh, we need to kill these. What am I doing? It's over. It's so over. I need my ult. I have 25 seconds. That's not gonna happen. Well, that's why I wanted to save my ult. I'll pick that up. Maybe get this guy too. We're good. Okay. Send it. I didn't have my dash up. That was a really bad time to get hit twice. That was a very bad time. Honestly, it's not really ever a good time to get hit twice, but I'm gonna ult. Oh wait, he just spawned ads, didn't he? Okay, no, we're good. Dash, please. I couldn't dash. It was on cooldown. GG. It's over, dude. If I used my ult a little smarter there, I think I could have got him. But they spawned like double elites there. All right, cool. Not bad for a first run. How long was it? The time 22 minutes on the first run. Got to the final boss. So, and I'll show you the perma progression real quick. So the first thing I want to do is go over here to the smuggler and say, hello, sir. Give me my loot. Thank you. Thank you. We don't have the merchant yet, but we're about to. Let's go here, unlock the merchant. Yes, please. Then we can unlock the mystic. I'm covering everything again. Holy moly, third time's the charm. There we go. Put it right here. Additional rebel level needed. This is a rebel level, I think, when you just buy stuff. Pretty sure. Merchant 2. Sells higher rarity items. Yes, please. Extra class. Start level 2. Yeah, heck yeah, I want to start level 2. Containers full of loot. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. The chests that spawn in each run. That unlocks those chests. 2 perk classes and perk chests. Wait, that's insane. What? Oh, wait, no, this is how it works. So instead of just getting the guardian or the priest, now I get a choice between 2. You don't get an extra perk. I thought I was going to get an extra perk every single time. I was like, what? That's crazy. So off of one run, I got quite a few unlocks there. Now we can go over here to the merchant and say, hello, sir. I don't need that. I don't need that. It's a little clunky to sell. So, oh, no, do not sell the warlock medallion. That was troll. All right, put that there. Put that there. And I have a little bit of scrap, so we can go over here and say hello. We don't have a ring yet. So CDR health, CDR. Ooh, that's not bad. Double CDR and double health. I'm looking for AP, though, obviously. Offensive cooldown, that's good. And crit. Yeah, we have to take this one. It's 4,000, though. Oof, that's kind of expensive. It's worth it, though. Oh, that's a reserve. So if you see an item, so it resets every 15 minutes real time. I don't think it ticks while you are logged out. It might. I think this is every 15 minutes while you are logged in playing. It resets the merchant, but you can reserve an item if you like what you see and you don't have enough money for it. But I do have enough money, so I'm just going to buy it. That's the wrong button. What do I do to buy? F. There we go. All right, cool. So now I have a ring. Put it on. Cool. That is Raiders of Blackveil. Again, it is a very, very fun game. I've played quite a bit of it. This is just, a level 1 run right off the bat just to show you exactly what the game's about. Trust me, it gets crazy. There are so many different synergies, tons of different stats on your items. I'm going to say perks, tons of different random stats on your items, character classes, different abilities. So if you guys enjoyed, check it out in the description below. Raiders of Blackveil. Thank you to Wombo Games for sponsoring. Other than that, you can check out my stream at twitch.tv/WoolieGaming. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.